Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you would never ask, Heidi. It is Tuesday, the 3rd day of October. Today, National Techies Day. Are you a techie person?
No.
Do you like technology?
No.
Every time we get new phones, I try to get the same phone as you because you always read the manual and learn how to use it. You're more techie than me. I learned by just figuring it out. National Boyfriend Day. I am your ex-boyfriend.
You are my ex-boyfriend.
And your current husband. National Global Smoothie Day. So not national, it's Global Smoothie Day. Look at the Leaves Day. National Butterfly Day. National Hummingbird Day. National Caramel Custard or Caramel Custard, however you want to say it. National Family TV Show Day. Who's your favorite TV family?
Oh, the Keatons.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That makes sense.
What
National
about you?
The Munsters. Just kidding. I have no idea.
They were fantastic.
That was the first name that came to mind. National Wide Awake Day. Virus Appreciation Day. What? And Mean Girls Day. All of those things happening. We're going to talk to a mean guy coming up in a bit. He's mean in the best possible sense of the word. We've got Tuesdays with Charlie coming your way before you know it.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. Ohio State University researchers said they've discovered the cure to garlic breath. I'm glad they're working on the important things there.
The cure is don't eat garlic.
After a recent series of tests, the Buckeye School announced that whole milk plain yogurt prevented almost all of the volatile compounds responsible for garlic's pungent scent from escaping into the air. They found that yogurt alone reduced 99% of the odor-producing raw garlic volatiles. They said that their discovery could lead to a better understanding of certain foods that double as combatants of clove odor.
Okay.
Well then, I'll be able to sleep better tonight. I don't know about you.
I love garlic.
I do too, but is it a big enough problem that we have to have a whole
Not as far as I'm
university work on it?
concerned, but who knows?
I don't know.
Apparently
I guess
somebody, it really bothers them.
Yeah, for those of you who are bothered by garlic breath, now you know.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Heidi, did you know that if you've ever borrowed a shopping cart, you're part of a global $800 million problem? Food Marketing Institute of D.C., Washington, D.C., said that out of New York State a few years ago, they noticed a typical grocery store would lose $10,000 a year due to stolen shopping carts. I've never stolen a shopping cart.
Why would you?
I don't know. I've seen people...
I mean, in New York, I could see if that's what they're living out of.
Yeah, I would say I've seen people pushing them around. I guess I never really thought about the fact that they probably stole that. In summary, 2021, a Safeway store in San Francisco said they lost 160 carts a month.
What?
That's more than 5 a day. Customers there must ask store employees for assistance if they want to push the cart outside. They can take it outside, but somebody needs to come with you. Single cart costs about $300 for a store to purchase. I read a story talking about when they first introduced shopping carts, nobody would use them. They had to hire models to push the carts around.
Yeah.
I was like, that is so weird. Now it's like, I go in to get one item, I push a cart. I don't know why, it's just a habit. We don't know everything, but now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com. A trailer has dropped for Netflix Squid Game's reality series, which launches November the 22nd. The clip for the Squid Game, The Challenge, shows 456 contestants competing in a range of games. It's all inspired by the Korean show that was the most watched Netflix show of all time. So if you want to see the trailer, I've got a link to it in the show notes. Expendables didn't do much to stop the box office dip seen over the last 2 weeks. The action sequel is estimated to have earned about $8 million on their opening weekend. So that's Expendables 4.
What were they expected to
They
make?
were expecting more than that because they were hoping 15 million, but they came in at 8. And this again was in the opening weekend. They're doing, a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. But Pauly Shore has launched a grassroots campaign to become the leading man in a film that nobody's making yet, but he wants to play Richard Simmons in a movie about Richard Simmons.
I've seen that, and I could absolutely see this.
Me too. I saw the photo of the side-by-side. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, how is it I've never thought he looked like him before, but now I can't not see it.
Right.
So
I
I
could totally see it. Richard Simmons has come out saying he has no interest in
I would love to see the movie.
in a movie made at
Yeah.
all.
Big
So-
screen, little screen, brought to you by InsuranceChicken.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. A 71-year-old U.S. woman just received a Guinness World Record as the oldest female ninja. She's 71. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's very cool. So if you're 72 and you want to be the oldest female ninja, now's your chance. Elon Musk has indicated that we're going to take the rest of our time right now to talk about this, that X, formerly known as Twitter, is considering charging all of their users for access to the platform. So just considering. Currently, Twitter only charges users for their subscription service X Premium, which has perks like a verified account checkmark, the little checkmark. It costs about $11 a month. The owner said erecting a paywall of a few dollars or something, end quote, would ward off the bots or the automated accounts that have become a problem for the company.
That is true.
Users, of course, quick to respond. Here's what one person on Twitter said. Do you want to hear this?
Sure. I can't wait.
Said, love a town square that you have to pay access to. Another one said, Twitter can rot in its own filth just fine without me, end quote. So from what I'm reading, I don't think they're excited about it.
Well, no, but I mean, if people are upset about the bots, there's got to be
Yeah.
a change to keep those from happening. So I mean, you either deal with the bots or you find a way around it, and it sounds like this would be the way around it.
And honestly, the bots don't bother me at all. Go ahead. There's more people seeing your tweets and liking your tweets, but it's not people. It's just
Yeah.
fake accounts. But apparently there's something to that people don't like. Half of my fan base are bots. So hi guys, how you doing? Just kidding. I have no idea. I don't know how the bots thing even works. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know either.
But apparently there's something to that. So anyway, if you're interested, if you're not interested, I just want to take a moment to say we are on Twitter, but we are not on Twitter. So we have an account.
I personally am not.
We have an account on Twitter, but we always forget to post stuff there. So it's not that I don't like it. I just never even think of it. So some people think of it way too much, according to that story. Scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. And it's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We reach out to my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie, he'll give us some golf. We talk each week and we learn fun stuff. Everyone loves him, he makes us laugh. Sometimes he's wrong, then he fires his staff. Get ready to learn some things. Here we go. It's Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
And he's back in the studio.
I'm still in the studio.
Hey, thank you for joining us in person, Charlie.
What are we millennials?
No.
What are they?
So
That would be
like
the
Troy.
generation
Oh.
right before Troy.
No,
right
Troy's
after Troy.
No, Troy is a millennial.
I don't think so.
Yes, he is. He's one of the youngest millennials.
Okay.
Well, anyway, did you know that 2/3 of them sleep nude?
Oh, wow. I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe we should try it. We could be a millennial. Whatever that word is.
A millennial. Can you say it again?
No.
How about aluminum?
Actually, most of them do not use a top sheet either. They use the fitted sheet in their comforter.
Really?
They've kind of quit using the top sheet. Yeah. Huh. Yep.
Well,
It's interesting.
I did that the other night when Sandra was up visiting. I just slept under the comforter.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Makes making the bed a lot easier.
Yeah. I just slept on the sofa. Then I don't have to make anything.
You didn't even know that, did you, honey?
She shook her head no.
Hey, then the truth about alcohol and brain cells.
Okay.
Even in heavy users and alcoholics, brain cells aren't killed.
No kidding.
They're only damaged. And boy, do I have some damaged ones.
So you don't kill the brain cells, you just get brain damage.
Brain damage, and hopefully they grow again.
Okay.
Huh.
The military uses silly string to detect tripwires in Iraq.
Oh, wow.
They squirt it inside a room, and if it hangs up in the air, it may reveal a hidden wire.
Yeah, that's a good
So
idea.
shoot strings. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's a very good idea.
Why didn't we come up with that?
I know. I wonder if it's just the regular silly string or if it's like a military grade.
It's probably probably military grade.
Military grade silly string.
Hey, then, the word spoon-fed is the longest English word with its letters in reverse alphabetical order.
So backwards.
So D-E-F-N-O.
Okay.
Nice, spoon-fed.
You know how long it
Who
took
takes
me
the
to write
time
that
to
and do
figure
that?
stuff like that out and why?
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you know I didn't do this?
Well, that would not surprise me, actually.
How do we know he didn't do it? Well, I got a couple of guesses on how we knew that.
Pretty good chance. No number from 1 to 999 includes the letter A in its word form.
Yeah, it's 1,000 is the first one, yeah.
You picked that up because right after 999 comes, you're pretty sharp.
I did not mean to steal your thunder. Did you see the look you gave me? We don't get this when he's on
Daggers. Daggers.
You get them while they're on the phone. You
the phone. I just don't
see
see them.
I got one last thing here for you.
All right, what do you have?
You know who Thomas Edison was?
Yeah, light bulb guy.
He invented the first electric pen
Oh,
in 1876.
an electric pen?
It was later adapted to become the first tattoo machine in the in
Okay.
1891.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I was like, what is an electric pen? But okay.
That's cool.
So he's the guy to blame for all these tattoos.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm learning stuff. You're right. This is better. Way better. Well, are you ready for a question from me?
Sure.
I think you're going to get this one right, Charlie.
Uh-oh.
The 100 Years' War of the 14th and 15th century was primarily a conflict between who? Do you know? It was England and who? 100 Years' War. Who were they fighting in the 14th and 15th century? England and...
I know this too. Troy told me this, and I cannot remember.
Well, can we call a friend and see if they know?
Phone Troy.
No, I don't know.
France. England and France. 100 Years' War.
They don't like each other, do they?
Apparently not. So, there you go.
Well,
I would have never guessed that. They usually give up right away.
Well, Charlie, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it, sir.
Bye, Daddy.
You keep this up, I'm not coming in no more.
I have better questions next week. I
Bye,
promise.
Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little program we like to call
Tuesdays with Charlie.
It's more important now than ever before to have a better credit card. We would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
That's bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The highest wave ever surfed was as tall as a 10-story building.
Oh, whoa.
Can you imagine that?
That would be terrifying.
Be totally tubular, man. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Cook an egg on a sidewalk, it would need to be 158 degrees out.
Okay.
So the sidewalk would have to be that hot.
Right.
It's probably not going to happen. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
A seahorse can move its eyes in opposite directions, which helps when it's scanning the water for predators and for
That's
food.
cool.
Yeah. I used to date a girl that could do that. No, didn't work today. I tried that joke on another thing last week. It didn't work then either. It's apparently not funny. Hey, fun fact for you, Heidi.
It sounds like you've just dated a lot of freaks.
Yeah, pretty much. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
1 million Earths would fit in the sun. Well, let's not try that. And one final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
People generally prefer blue toothbrushes over red toothbrushes. Are those the only two options? Can we have other options? Because I prefer a different color.
Mine is black.
Yeah, mine is white. What's wrong with that? Several fun facts. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Did you know you can allocate a percentage of your IRA to physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover? You can put your IRA back on the gold standard. Genesis Gold IRA is the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. GenesisGoldIRA.com would like to help you protect your IRA today with a simple phone call. Learn more and get the phone number at GenesisGoldIRA.com. That's GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com. Question for you, Heidi. According to a survey, the average child will ask their parents this question 1,584 times before they turn 18. In our household, our daughter asked it 10 times more than that. Our
Why?
son probably never asked it. What question is it?
Why?
Because I need to know. What question do you think it is?
It was why.
That's not the question. Can I have a puppy or a pet of some sort?
Oh.
So, yeah, 1,500 times. Our daughter was, and then we'd get a puppy, and then she'd want another puppy. Like, we already have two now.
And
We're
her
good.
house now is like this.
She's like Wild
menagerie
Kingdom.
of- yeah.
Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of Mintervention.com.
Do you cringe when you get your mobile phone bill? Mint Mobile can help. Just $15 a month for premium wireless. Give your family a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone to Mint Mobile. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That is far less than most people are paying. Just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. Tinder is attempting to swipe $499 per month from their most active users with an expensive new subscription service called Tinder Select. Members who sign on...
$4.99.
$499.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Members who sign on would have access to, quote, VIP search. They would have matching and conversation features that are not provided with the current plans. The company says the service would be aimed at a subset of highly engaged and active users who prioritize more effective and efficient ways to find connections, end quote. I think what they mean is rich people.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
they should just call it Tinder Elite.
yeah, because I can't even imagine spending $500 a month
Oh,
for
gosh,
that.
no. Especially for the quality of people that are on Tinder.
But here's the thing. Maybe that's what they're trying, is they're trying to get a better quality of people. And they're like, okay, this is going to be, because they can't come out and say, hey, most of our members are terrible.
You don't want to talk to
but
them.
these are the good Tinder people. Like, that's just bad publicity there. But I think that's kind of what they're saying. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. The top 5 fast food mascots. If I was going to ask you fast food mascot, who do you think of instantly?
Ronald McDonald.
Okay, that's probably one that other folks might have thought of. Everybody,
And the
If you-
king at Burger King and Wendy.
if you have people around you, make sure you say a name right now. The top 5 fast food mascots, according to experts. By experts, I mean people who have way too much time on their hand. They did a survey. Number 5 is Jack Box from Jack in the Box.
Okay.
Number 4, Wendy from Wendy's.
Yep.
Number 3, The King from Burger
Yep.
King. Number 2, Ronald McDonald.
Really? What's number one?
The number 1 fast food mascot, according to this list, the Colonel from Colonel Sanders, Colonel Sanders rather, from KFC.
Okay, no, see, I wouldn't. I mean, it is fast food, I guess, but I guess I don't lump
Yeah.
that in the same category as fast. I think burgers and fries when I'm
Okay.
thinking fast food. So
Well, they're considered fast food as well, Heidi.
yeah, well, it is fast.
We're including them. Come on. Why do you have to exclude these people? What's your end game here, Heidi? All All right, the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. If you're looking for a new opportunity, South Dakota is calling. There's over 27,000 open jobs at this very moment. Whether you like the city life or if you're more of a fan of the rural lifestyle, South Dakota has plenty to offer. From the Black Hills and the Badlands on the west side of the state to the rolling prairies in the middle with many small towns and the city of Sioux Falls on the eastern edge, there's no state income tax in South Dakota and many job opportunities. Learn more about what's waiting for you in South Dakota at movetosd.com. That's movetosd.com. Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com. Dale Carnegie. He said a lot of great stuff. There's a lot of great Dale Carnegie quotes, but here's one of the best. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday.
Yeah.
I have nightmares about that. Oh, today is the day. I have to deal with that now. I was worried for weeks. Now it's here. I don't think that's the way that he's meaning this, though. I think he's meaning, hey, you're doing just fine today, and you were worried about it yesterday because it was coming tomorrow. So just get over all the worry and live your life. Quote of the day comes your way, courtesy of InsuranceChicken.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. It comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. This headline is a good headline, and it could have ended much, much, much worse than it did. Missing toddler found sleeping on top of a dog in the woods.
Oh, my.
Yeah. A toddler wandered away from her family in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, found sleeping in the woods with her family pets. After a search that involved state police, drones, police dogs, a joint effort from the local law enforcement and concerned citizens, neighboring, so from Michigan and from the neighboring communities in Wisconsin, the child was eventually discovered in the woods peacefully sleeping on one of the dogs, using the furry companion as a makeshift pillow, while another dog dutifully watched over her. Said she laid down and used one of the dogs as a pillow. The other was right next to her, keeping her safe. It's a remarkable story. The incident began when troopers from the Michigan State Police posted a response call at a residence saying that 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, when all this stuff happened, the toddler wandered away. Despite the late hours, everybody was out looking. Around midnight, a citizen on an ATV made the discovery 3 miles from the girl's home.
Oh, my gosh.
So she wandered a bit.
How did nobody notice?
Well, it was 8 p.m. I think they put her to bed, and then she just took off with the dogs.
3 miles.
Yeah, 3 miles away. She got home and was unharmed. She's in good health. Again, everybody involved in this is extremely thankful.
The dogs were with her.
Yeah, and think about how much worse this story could have been. Like, this would have not been good news if just even one little thing would have been different.
Right.
So
oh my gosh,
everything came together
terrifying.
for this young lady to be just fine, which is, again, amazing, amazing news. And it is our good news story for today. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Tuesday.